Well, the 2023 Australian International Airshows wowed record crowds of more than 200,000 over the weekend at Melbourne's Avalon Airport. Among the program's highlights, displays from the RAAF Roulette's aerobatics team, the C-17A Globemaster, there was an F-18F Super Hornet, the South Koreans, the Americans, all sorts of people were there, and many ticket holders, if they could get through the tough traffic, they got to catch a glimpse of the future too, with the world's first flying hybrid electric police car. Joining me right now is the CEO of the Avalon Airshow, Justin Giddings. Justin, thanks so much for your time, taking time out of the end of the airshow to have a chat to us. What an event for you, and so many people coming down to Avalon for this airshow, not just the 3 industry days, but the public days as well. Coming back from a COVID hiatus, what was your biggest highlight?
Oh, look, it was just a ripping event. It was just fantastic. We've the crowds, 248,000 people over the 6 days, just seeing joy on people's faces, seeing kids. We had kids here, which were free, 15 and under for the first time. There was heaps of mothers wheeling prams around. The Black Eagles, which you're showing there, were just fantastic, though. I awarded them a trophy for the best display last night, and they were just wrapped. They come all the way out from South Korea. They're the best in the world. So it was a terrific event.
Absolutely. I mean, you can just see the scale of that event from our helicopter pictures just there. Let's just talk about the small blemish, I guess, on the air show. We've certainly got a lot of talk down here in Melbourne, the traffic and I guess the queues that it took for people to get to the air show, given that the event's at an airport that's outside Geelong and obviously alongside that main freeway. Should there really be a few more exits for cars to be able to get into the air show?
I would love that. There would be nothing better than to have more exits. Look, the car parks held up really well. So, we had about 30,000 cars here on Saturday, and we still had some spaces left, such as the size of Avalon Airport. But ultimately, when you have a highway, which is 100 kilometres an hour, slowing down to enter a car park at about 10 kilometres an hour, you're going to have delays. But we did the best we could. We got everyone in who didn't give up, and we've offered refunds to those who did give up yesterday. So there was only a few hundred. So most people got in. We extended the airshow display for a further hour, as much as we could, to give everyone the best opportunity. And I must admit, I walked around at the end and talked to people, and they were really chuffed. It's a great show. You don't get to see aircraft, a few hundred metres away from you doing incredible, amazing stunts every day. Sure, people got frustrated, but, and we are sorry for that, absolutely, and we'll make sure we fix it next time. Today was a lot better, I must say. The Victorian Police were great. So I'm saying that we bounced back, and I don't have a regret. I just think things have gone really well. We'll refund those that didn't make it, and we are sorry for that. But a lot of people did. 248,000 people got to see it. That's 2.5 AFL Grand Finals, and that's just great for the industry and great for Geelong.
So can you apply for the refunds online through that? How does that work?
So we don't know yet. So we're working with Ticketmaster. I think it'd be pretty easy, because surely we can just say Ticketmaster, whoever didn't, catch their ticket in or come in on Saturday, we can just refund. So I think it should be automatic. But to be honest, I just don't know how that really works.
Well, hopefully you work through that in the coming days. I want to show you some of the pictures we saw from Friday night. Justin, the Wall of Fire, the night show. It's really, quite a highlight of the Avalon Airshow. The nighttime event, did you just do it one night? Is there a reason why just one night?
Yeah, so it's always only ever been one night. It's a Friday night. And we run the public days over 3. That's great footage, by the way. We've got that. Well done. So It was absolutely fantastic. But what you don't get there is heat. The heat just hits you. It's just, especially when it's a bit of a chilly night. But yeah, we run it one night. If we ran it on Saturday, it'd just be too long for our pilots and our organising staff to really cope. And it's just not needed on the Saturday or the Sunday. Friday night's special. It finishes about 10 o'clock at night. But seeing the firewall and the fireworks, it's just something that you don't get to experience. That vision there, that's over 1 kilometre long. and you could just see people just wooing.
Wow.
It was amazing.
So Sarah Gilmore capturing that footage there on Twitter, on social media. So thank you for that. And what some great footage there. One of the other highlights was a flying police car, Justin.
That's right.
I mean, this is amazing. A real look into the future, isn't it?
Yes, right. The electric vehicles are really getting a run. It's just amazing. We had the fastest car in the world as well. But the flying police car was certainly a hit with the kids. I mean, the Victorian Police had a great presence here, obviously recruiting, as did the Air Force. But there's some great technology coming out. And in 10 years, things will have totally changed. You know, there'll be, not necessarily all the military jets will be electric, I don't think, but certainly there'll be a lot of smaller craft getting around electric and being a lot more energy efficient, which is obviously where everyone is heading. But for now, my favourite really was the loud stuff. You know, like the F-18, we just closed the show with the Raptor from the United States, the Black Eagles, you know, the F-35s that Australia owns, you know, just having other military jets from around the world come. That's what I find sexy. And to be honest, that's what the crowd really likes.
Yeah, no doubt. And maybe in 3 years' time, maybe not 3 years' time, maybe in about 5-10 years' time, everyone can be getting flying cars out to the air show instead of getting in that traffic. Wouldn't you love that, hey?
Well, I'd rather direct the traffic on the ground, dare I say it, than in the air. I reckon, yeah, especially after a few drinks here at the air show.
No doubt. Justin Giddings, I think you've deserved yourself a drink tonight, so good on you. A great air show. I was down there Tuesday and Wednesday this week, and well done. We'll look forward to the air show in 2025.